let's come to you. How long have you been acting?
I'm trying to calculate the years in total, but let me just put it this way. I've been acting since my secondary school days. The title of my movie is Orita, so my current movie now. And
What do you call it?
Orita is song.
Orita is so. What does that mean?
It's okay. Don't let me say it myself. Let me say it.
I'm trying.
You are trying, but
Orita is so.
Junction of revenge.
Joshua.
At this juncture, at this point, I want to take revenge.
Oh,
I've been holding it for a while, but now I want to revenge.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Simple Talk with Staton, where we deep dive into real conversation that truly matters. Today's topic is another interesting one: the Nollywood dream in America, the reality, the challenges, and the growth. In today's episode, I'm joined with a very special guest, Bukonla Ojemolon, a Nollywood actress who has journeyed date back to the era of super story and continue to this day. For many, Nollywood symbolizes creativity and global impact. But what happens when the dream meets competitive world of Nollywood? Is it everything people imagine, or are there hidden challenges? In this episode, we explore the journey, the struggle, the growth, and the reality behind chasing that dream in a new space. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. Welcome, Bukola, aka Omo Books.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me, Staton. Anyway, before I go further, you're going to pay for the mother of my show. Because you didn't pronounce it right, but you tried. Anyway, as he said, my name is Bukonla Ojemolon, and I am popularly called Omo Books or James. Everybody knows me to be Omo Books. Thank you for having me.
I'm from Edo State.
Really?
Yes, I don't speak Yoruba, but then I try.
Okay, you tried.
Yeah, Omo Books.
Yes.
You are welcome to the show. It's been a while. What's really going on around you?
You know now, my brother. Hustle. Yeah. These are joking anyway.
Yeah, so we are talking about the challenges. When it comes to Nollywood. Let's even start with this. Do you know that a lot of people don't even know that we have a Nollywood space here in the US, especially in Dallas, Texas? So uh why is the exposure not there just like we have it back home?
Oh well, I let me put myself in this situation because I remember the very first time I acted here in America. Somebody just walked up to me and said, "Where have you been? Are you sure you're in this Dallas?" I'm like, "Oh yes, I'm in Dallas." So I can boldly say the system we find ourselves in is a busy one. Yeah. So everybody hustling and bustling because the bills here aren't smiling. So and here we can't take this job, this career as a full time. Back home where we come from, artists they take this as a full time job. But here you must have something by the side to do with it.
And apart from that, the kind of budget you put in movie production back home is kind of different.
It's different. Yes. Right. Yes. And there's no much resources here. Even human resources is not easy here.
That's a very big challenge. It is a big challenge because on mine I have to travel down to Nigeria because of resources. It's not that we don't have good actors and good actresses here, but they also need to pay bills. Right? You can't put somebody for days to say
exactly and say you want to have everybody on a day. Yes. It's not quite easy. It is not. It is not.
Yeah. So apart from the human resource, what are other challenges that uh, Nollywood face here in the US?
Yes, we have a lot, as we have said, human resource number one, then
Mm-hmm.
facility resource, structure resources.
Mm.
You know, you can't just bag into a street or anywhere to say you want to shoot. They call this country, especially this America, freelance country, but it's
Mm.
not a freelance country to our career. It's
Okay.
different back home. Back home where we both come from, you can set your camera anywhere,
Anywhere.
anyhow. You shoot your content, you shoot your movies. But here you have to go to the right quarter, especially if you need some strategic places,
Uh-huh.
maybe like a store or
Uh-huh.
something.
Uh-huh.
So you fill some forms, you have to go through protocols, and you'll be like, this is getting too much.
Mm-hmm.
That is why if you notice how we shoot movies here in America, 80% of the scenes they are always interior.
Oh, I get you.
The only exterior you're gonna see is car,
Mm-hmm.
inside the car,
Mm-hmm.
or just by the pool side.
Is it that they don't allow, for instance, I want to use a business space, like an office space. Is it that they don't allow, or you have to pay for it?
You have to pay for it.
Mm.
You have to see the management.
Wow.
And everything there is protocol based. So you have to just pick a date and let them know you're coming, all those things. And putting that aside, are you so sure of the people that you want to have on set if they are going to be available on that same date together with the date you're given? And the way we run things here, per hour, you pay per hour.
This is actually a very
It's a
big
bone of
constraint.
contention, yes.
And I remember I wanted to, to shoot a skit, not even a movie, a skit that require a police officer, and I actually wanted to use that police card, So I tried to do the procedure just like you said, but they said I can't use police card because they don't want the name to show. So I was told they have a studio, where I can go. But when I
back
saw,
home, you see,
yeah, when I saw the cost and everything, that script was written 2 years ago.
Even on a normal road, you get to set your stand. You see a police or a constable apprehending you. Oh, can I know what you're doing? And you start telling them. You must not even tell them you're shooting a movie. You just say, oh, I'm just doing a content.
And even if you need a real police officer on set, you just have to pay, follow the procedure and pay.
So those are the things we kind of battle with here. We have facility and structure problem here. And I don't know what we can do about that. We just have to follow suit the way the system is.
Yeah. When we talk about challenges, you made mention of human challenge as a human resource, that's fellow actors, and so is it difficult to approach? Because I understand back home is most of the, especially the skits makers, they support themselves, they show love to each other. For instance, if you are shooting, I just come, you give me a cast, I just shoot for you, and when it gets to my turn, I can also call you, you do the same thing. Do we have same procedure here in the US?
Truth be told, from experience, it is not like that here. Because I've shot one movie before now, but yet it's not yet aired. I remember that I called a couple of artists here in Dallas, and they came supporting. Well, lo and behold, they wanted to shoot theirs. They didn't call me, and that doesn't mean we have grievances or not.
No.
So that's why I said it is not the same here. But the way I feel it ought to be, as you said, I shoot a movie because you calling me for a job, I calling you for my own job, gives us more visibility. People tend to see us rather than only when you produce your movie, they only see you. But in 10 movies, when people start watching movies, American-based movies, African American-based movies, they see your face in one, see your face in the second one.
That would be visibility.
Visibility. But it's not like that here. It is not. So I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a kind of class or group thing. Now, okay, these are my kind of people. Or, okay, this person might not be able to play this role. Regardless of, okay, or she featured me in hers, he featured me in his. So I don't know why it doesn't work that way.
Okay. So I know um like we do me I do a faith-based story, and I
Okay.
also do a lot of content.
Partnership with Mount Zion.
But my kind of content is it must have a message, because I understand that when you are putting out content there, if it's not funny, it should have a message that people should learn from, right?
Yes.
So what kind of movie do you do?
I do secular movie.
Okay.
Just as you rightly said, there must be a message that is being passed across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't do, basically it has to be, oh, in the name of God, all this, but it must be educative. Something you have to learn. You would learn something. You'll be able to learn lessons. You'll be able to have a story to tell after watching the movie. That oh, this story really touched me. I've learned that in life I shouldn't do this.
Yeah,
In life
yeah,
I
yeah,
should
yeah.
do this. Oh, it's worth that.
That's
revenge.
what movies should be all about. It's not just putting movie
At
out
all.
there, no storyline, no message, nothing from someone can benefit or learn from, right?
Exactly.
So it's even good that you shoot a movie, maybe the next 6 8 months you shoot another movie, but when somebody watch the movie, it can be very impactful. So next time they will be waiting for when next you are uploading.
But where does the energy even come from? You want to shoot like 8 movies in a year in the system.
Where people have the
Some people does, but I'm not an advocate of such.
Okay.
I take my time, because this system, if you are not careful, a job you're supposed to use like 5 days to shoot, you end up using 2 days. Even those 2 days, you still rush things. So why do I want to rush the entire year? I prefer to just shoot maybe 1 or 2 movies in a year, and it just hits, pass the message across rather.
Yeah.
But those that have the energy, those that are embodied for that, we call them good.
The energy.
Good eye for energy. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good, but not in the system for me. No.
Oh, okay. That's very good to know. So, still on the challenges, right?
Okay.
So, I understand that we have some superstars in quotes that some of them based here in the US. So, how do you approach them? Is it that is there like a group forum for Nollywood actors and actresses that one have to belong to have that visibility that it talks about?
Well, there is no group of such that I know of that belongs to Nollywood.
Even
it
a
could
Facebook group? Or
not that I know
group?
of.
Yeah.
Maybe there is, but for me, I don't know of any.
Okay.
But I only know of all these small groups. Okay, I know you're talented, you have passion for this. Okay, we just form a small group, stay together
within your circle.
So for Nollywood, especially for the legends here, for superstar here, I don't know of any. So if I feel I want to involve them in my movie, my dear brother, there's nobody one cannot approach. Like my people will say, na mouth go take talk. We will go to you, Nolly. Because I believe for every producer that still have it in mind to call anybody, whether superstar, legend, for job, it's still like a reference that you're still up to the
you're still relevant.
You're relevant. So I would walk up to you and tell you my mind, my brother, sir, ma, I need you to feature in my
thank God for the platform that we have today. Exactly. Unlike before, where you shoot a movie, we have limited producer, and to the platform you depend on marketer to promote your movie. You can just create your movie and do the marketing yourself, just like I see you do on Instagram. Carry your family members, disturbing the children to do content with you every day.
I've gotten a lot of comments about that. Stop stressing these kids. Leave them, let them be. I'm like, when the success comes, we're going to take part in it together. So let's do the hustle together now. And the way Nollywood is now, if you don't put energy, it seems like You just want that gold.
Of course,
Just like that.
you have to.
You want the fame, you want the
course.
success on a platter of gold.
Of course.
And one thing about me, I just find it like interesting doing this thing. I don't feel it. I do all I do effortlessly.
Well, it's your job. You have to put more effort. Even the big producers, they put more. They put money in
Exactly.
production.
They still.
We are looking up to them.
But it's not applicable to everybody. I know a lot of producers. They don't. It's not about pride. They just. It's not in them to do
Like,
content.
oh, okay.
It's
No,
just,
no,
I feel
no.
it's just double grace.
No, if you have the skills to do content, it's cheaper for you. Like me, if I can't do the kind of content you are doing, I will have to pay people that will do the content
do
for
it.
me, right? Because we need that to promote
promote.
our movie, right?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
it is
I have
what
a
it
friend when I wanted to shoot my movie, because she's on Facebook and she carries a lot of audience. So I felt because she does all this content, sometimes she just pick on current trend, maybe an artist that is found cheating or something. She talks about it. So I felt okay, she should be able to act.
Yeah.
And she messaged me that, sis, whenever you want to shoot a movie, I'm interested. Okay, lo and behold, I told my director that, okay, I have a friend during my movie shoot. Okay, he asked me, well, okay, let me know about the cast. Does the person have social media handle, just to know what the person is up to. Our social media handle is our platform, is our shop.
Yeah.
So when people want to check your profile, you just go there,
course,
like
of
flip, scroll to like 10 posts there. So she just said, do you know that it's not every, my director said, it's not every content creator can act.
That's very correct.
So I was like,
You are
this
very
lady, she
correct.
at least,
You are
even
very
if it is phone she uses, she still talks about, said because content is about sometimes looking into the camera. But when you're acting, you cannot look in the camera. Says she's gonna like give a little each. But if the person is willing to change by contacting me, I mean, we're willing to learn. So then they would have to train the person. That it means if you have to use 30 minutes or 30 seconds, dry running the script, then we have to give her like more than 1 minute.
I totally agree with you. Even there are some people that they can act very well, but they are not trained on camera. You see them. Man, I've done some kind of context. This person was so good, but sometimes they just look at the camera and the facial reaction when it is time to be serious. Sometimes they smile, and you know if I'm acting, sometimes I try not to be funny because when I talk some funny thing, people will be laughing, and we have to do a retake again. So I try because on a normal, on a norm, when I'm acting, I supposed to like if it's a funny part, I'm supposed to use that funny part so that the audience can still enjoy it. But some people just laugh, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So still on the challenge. So
No.
let's talk about the reality on ground. You just made measure of something now. The way the system here in America is designed is different from the one back home. Like you said, a lot of people take this as a full-time job, but I believe it will come to a point where we also have it as a full-time job, right?
Yeah.
But it has not gotten to that. What is the reality? Like, if you say you want to do a movie, I know there are some things you have to cut on budget just to fit into the budget of that movie. What are the reality? And on that, if you are shooting a movie, go.
The first reality that dawned on me that this career here in America, I'm going to pursue it, is determination. You just have to be determined because the system will never allow you to focus on what matters. The system will always drag you. Okay, you're just busy on your own doing your thing. You see your scheduler calling you, texting you, can you just fill this shift? You'll be like, okay, money is involved. But someday, somehow, you would know within yourself that the company you're working for, only God knows the grandchildren, the great grandchildren might be the one enjoying the benefit. Even the owner of the company might not be alive anymore that moment. So you just make it dawn on yourself that okay, fine, there are a lot to be considered when you want to make it a full-time job like the way it is in back home. But you need to be first determined. Fine, the budget aspect, you still need to go hustle and get enough money. Because talking about the equipment, lightning, all these cameras, they are expensive.
Of course.
But remember, that is investment.
Yeah.
So all these things you put it into consideration that this I want to achieve it. Then you start working towards it. And you need to be determined. I will keep saying and consistency.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
The budget won't even allow you because there are a lot of things that even I'm only talking about the budget. What about the location?
All those involved in the budget.
Everything is embedded in it. Yeah. So you must put all those things into consideration and make it like this is what I want to go for, and I will go for it. Okay. We have 6 days in a week, 7 days in a week. You can schedule out 2 days. That every Tuesday, 5 to 8 or 9 p.m. This is what I want to be doing. I want to focus on this career. I want to say what I want to say, what I know how to say on my podcast, and let it go. As time goes on, we start developing more interest.
That's very correct. Yeah. So
you could have passion, but if there's no determination, the passion can die.
So we'll be talking of the challenges, the reality. So now let's talk about what will I call it? The money aspect of it, the profit, because a lot of people, when you just release a movie, right? When they see your movie, well, booze don't hammer, don't hammer. So yeah, so I should don't hammer.
Somebody even told me that you are a rich woman.
Okay, so that's what people, when it comes to movie production, people don't know what you've put into it. They don't know how much you've spent. They don't know the stress you've gone through. All they're interested in is the money. Because like me, there are some people, when I call them for a movie, they will be like, how much are you paying me? You are making money on YouTube and stuff like that. So how is there really money in this Nollywood? Is there really money? I know you are enjoying the money right now.
You know we are alive. There is money. Yeah. Fine. Maybe you are talking in prophecy, so I'm enjoying it. I claim it because we never can tell. They say speak the word and it will come to pass. So I claim it. I'm enjoying the money. Yes, I would say there's money because looking up to those that are up there, living life, you know there's money.
But it takes time.
Those of us here in this system, I don't think we have gotten to the peak.
We'll get there.
It's just a matter of time. So I can boldly say is a yes, there is money in it. Because nobody dabbles into any business, whether offline business, online business, without the notion of making profit.
Yeah, I get you.
So by their fruit we shall know now. All these our superstars, they live a stuffed like gang. So there's money there. There is.
Okay. So now let's come to you. I think we've discussed most of the parts in the challenges that we'll be having in Nollywood here in the US. So let's come to you. How long have you been acting?
I'm trying to calculate the years in total, but let me just put it this way. I've been acting since my secondary school days.
Your secondary school days. And you made mention
not on stage.
Not on stage.
No, on stage.
Stage.
Yes, stage.
Like when we were having a discussion, you told me you once featured in a Super Story Wale Adenuga production. Can you talk to us about that?
Yes, I went to Wale Adenuga school.
Oh, like
yes, actually, yes, the school. Wale Adenuga has an acting school.
Oh,
yes. Then I don't know if it still exists, but then it was existing. So I
Wale
went there.
Adenuga
Production.
production.
Papa and Jasco, this life is beautiful, super story. There was one that I can never forget at Omoye. I was one of the
I
friends.
think I watch Omoye. Yeah.
So I've been acting, like I said, since my secondary school days.
So you feature
filming.
on a major character, or
I'm one of the friends. If you remember that story there. So at least I had five, like 6 or 7 scenes.
okay.
Then.
You've been there.
I've been there. So I like I said, I've been acting, but not in the film industry. So on the stage, because in secondary school, you know now, if I say this now, some of my friends will always say, you are backslide. It was a fellowship kind of thing, you know.
You have truly backslid.
So you know this churchy thing now.
I join your friends to say you are backslid.
Oh my God, it's a system. So in church then we do acts, fellowship time. So it grew like that. So as time goes on, I started developing this interest. And more so, what really brought out this passion in me is because wherever I get to, I hear people say, you are so funny, and you have a camera face, and you are so funny. When you talk, people laugh. All this, what is it? But then, the industry of them was not now.
Yeah.
I did not have, I'm saying this, I did not have a supportive parent.
They were not.
Because they said, because then no boyfriend.
No, you won't blame them. People used to make reference of the industry then.
Yes.
That director will say he wants to sleep with you before he gives you.
So my parents was like, no.
It was very obvious then. People come out talk about.
When I was shooting Super Story, all this Wale Adenuga production, I know the president Malinko, the president Alinko were in the same school together in Olabisi Onabanjo. I remember then some people would just call my parents, because when I go to location then, I don't tell my family. None of them used to know that I travel back to Lagos, because my university days was in Ogun State. So they just see me. When the episode comes out, they be like, call my parents. How did you see Bukonla? I mean, check the last Super Story. So my parents will come and my mom, when did you come home? That they said they saw you in Oshodi. I will now start saying, and yes, I came. I've told you, I don't want you in this industry. It's not good. Blah, blah, blah. They don't have a settled home. You know, all those things. Okay, as if that was not enough, I stopped. But they sent me, because it got to a stage in life, I wasn't happy. As young as I was then, I wasn't very, very happy. So I pleaded that I wanted to go to Wale Adenuga school, and they enrolled me. They paid, because I wouldn't say I'm the one that paid. They paid. Okay, they're like, okay, this one is
okay. They later support your.
They supported it, but not
career.
full.
Okay.
Because the one I used to do then, I was featuring all this with Desmond Elliot, Temeka Ike, Surulere kind of thing. So, and I remember the first movie I shot in English, they gave me, I was a little younger because I'm not old now, and they gave me this vodka to smoke. So that was my...
I see the reason why your parents would allow you.
I didn't know. Then I was sniffing and coughing, which was fake, but you have to act it real. I wasn't. So they thought it was real. So because of that, okay, instead of moving around with all these Surulere people, because English movies are actors and actresses that they're based in Surulere. I don't know if you know Surulere.
Of course.
So
I'm a Lagos boy.
It was
because Yoruba. I don't know how to speak Yoruba.
it was Yoruba people, Yoruba actors and actresses. They are all these
we used to see them around then. Then my big sister was she used to stay in Surulere. I've forgotten. Close to Ole, you know Ole Barrack.
Barrack. There's a barrack facing.
It's close to Apapa.
Yes, Apapa.
But
yes.
they've, I think they demolished that barracks now. They turn it to. It's a small barrack. They turn it to warehouse.
I went for a lot of auditions.
We used to see all of them there. I'm a Lagos boy. I've stayed in Mushi.
By their cap, I know them. So that was how the story went. I went to the school of acting. So as time goes on, because there was no support, everything was just. But back in in university days, I was acting well in Super Story. But as time goes on, I found the love of my life,
Mm.
got married, and everything just went down the drain again because after marriage, you start being a mother, all this thing. To the
Mm-hmm.
extent that, and after I approaching my friend, my husband, I said, "You are the reason why I didn't continue, because he met me as an actress. So you are the reason why I didn't continue."
Was he an actor?
No, he's an introvert. He's not like me.
Oh, he's a very quiet like
He's an
me.
introvert. Says who?
I'm an introvert.
You sure?
I'm very
And
quiet.
you're a podcaster. So he said, "No, I'm not the reason. I'm not the reason." So before we said Jacob, I started acting in Yoruba film. So actually, what brought me to limelight here, I went for one of my secondary school mates. We met in one function. I can't remember, but we met. So we together with her husband. Then so he just introduced me to the husband. In fact, when he saw me, Bukonla, oh, act the money. I said, "Yeah, I'm acting, but don't have a new here now." Just introduce me to the husband. The husband does all this cultural dance, all these things. And that was actually, and from events and going for function, especially when it comes to this career, you tend to meet people.
Of
So
course,
I started
of course.
meeting people, meeting people. If I knew it.
And you are very you socialize a lot. The first time we met, you just acted as if you've known me from, and we just blend.
Life is too short
Yeah,
now. We
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
just be so
Yeah,
tight-fisted
yeah.
in connecting. So
Yeah.
because you don't know who is who, you
Mhm,
never can
mhm,
tell.
mhm.
So that was how my life began here. And after my friend just told me, no, yes, I remember she invited me to her husband's movie premiere.
Oh, okay.
So from there, that same day, he introduced me to her husband, and the husband gave me his number, and we
Okay.
started connecting. So
Yeah.
today, oh, somebody is doing this.
Yeah.
Can you come? So started meeting people, So the first job I got here, the very first job, the person just gave me like a huge role. So I was like, "Have you seen me before?"
You just believe
Do
in
you know that my social media handle you've seen, I created it here in America.
Oh, really?
It's not up to, yes.
You are not like a social media, but you are very active on social media.
And that is the passion and determination we're talking about.
Wow.
So I wasn't. So when one person introduces me to another, and they'll be like, "What's our social media handle?" So my friend will not say, "Oh, who's going to create one?" I said, "No, I'm a churchy person, no. I'm a churchy person, no. If you meet me years ago, you will not be."
So
what
now change? You should still be that churchy
This is
person.
a system where you just have to flow. You don't have to
No,
go
it
into
doesn't.
illicit act, but you just have to flow with the trend. I don't wear trousers. Even my friend said, whenever she sees it, book is only change. We are the fellowship leaders. To God be the glory. So, well, that's just by the way. So I started my life here, and it goes on and on and on like that.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. So do you like started acting in Nigeria, like taking a major role before you jackpot to America?
Yes, I've taken from the super story. I met the coordinator there. He discovered me. So when he discovered me, he now asked me that I'm actually interested in this or something. I said, "Oh, I'm interested in it. I can act." So he gave me a major role. I was because I would say it's a major role, but when you tend to act with the lead actor,
of course, that's
I'm the housemaid in to the lead actor. So every time they show that there's a scene in that house, I will surely go. And it's not just to serve water.
Of course.
The maid thing, and back home now, you just come and serve. There's always conversation in the scene. So to the extent that the husband, the man friend, impregnated me.
So you go carry belle.
I carry belle for my oga madam. So I would say it's a major role. So it goes on and on and on like that. So I started doing
That's very interesting. So in the movie industry, what or who is inspire you? Who are you looking up to?
I don't want to mention you. This is life.
You don't want them to know.
No. If somebody is doing well, let the person know he or she is doing well.
Okay.
So I wouldn't, but I'm just like, do I need to mention?
But like, in your own opinion, who are the people doing well?
You mean in the Nollywood generally?
Yeah, in the Nollywood, in the Yoruba movie industry.
when it comes to this career, you tend to match your energy. I do match my energy.
You have been a politician.
Everybody did government.
Okay.
Even if it's not the in-depth, at least I did government in what do we used to call it then? Level course 101. At least if we don't do it in 200 of people, at least you did.
You're a politician.
No. I'm not. I have a lot of artists that do inspire me, even up till now. I get my, let me say, a little bit of my inspiration and energy from them, because I see that one way or the other, they are they we I there's something about me that blends with them too. I might not have met them, but what I see them do, I see that I can do it effortlessly.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So I was privileged to preview your new movie with you. Uh, can you walk us through what inspired you to write that kind of story? When man, the suspense, you almost take our heart away. You put us in panic. So what inspired you? Can you talk to the audience about that movie, and where will the viewers watch the movie?
okay, thank you. The title of my movie is Orita. So my current movie now.
What do you call it?
Orita is song.
Orita is song. What does that mean?
It's okay. Don't let me say it myself. Let me say it.
I'm trying.
You are trying, but
Orita is song.
No, not a song. Orita is song.
Orita
is song. Let me interpret it.
So I have to do
translate
my
it. It is junction of revenge.
Junction.
At this junction, at this point, I want to take revenge.
Oh,
I've been holding it for a while, but now I want to revenge.
I won't buzz that person. Yes. I want revenge.
And that is what you saw.
And that's the junction.
Oh, you saw that lady there during one program. I'm like, don't worry, don't let me say much, because the battle is still coming and you're going to see. And when the movie comes out, I know everybody will be wowed. There was a lot of lessons to be learned there. It's more than a movie, it's a message for me. So, walking you through the movie, the storyline, well, I wouldn't say I actually wrote the full story. You know, you always have an idea.
Yeah.
You always have just little of something and somebody will help you buttress it, right? So I was like, okay, what can I have that would feature me, that I would also be a partaker of this movie?
You are the producer, right?
I'm the producer.
Okay. The executive
everything,
okay.
everything that has to do with the production, producing. So I was like, I told you that time, I told everyone that came for my movie premiere that I've shot like 2 movies even before this one, but they are not yet aired.
Okay.
But there are stories and there are stories. This is special to me, because not being able to travel now, and I'm putting this kind of a story together, I can applaud myself that I did a great job.
You did a good job, because at first, you know, the movie was shot in America and in Nigeria. So at first, I thought you were using, because you know, some of the America storyline was inside, right? So I thought you were using it like normal, like we can do this recording now, and we can say, okay, we are in Nigeria. So nobody can tell if we are in Nigeria or America, except we come outside, or except we show the parts of the house that takes the America structure.
But there was one scene we went to the store.
Yeah. It was when I saw that, I said, oh, wait a minute. So that was when I realized, okay, you know, the way the story came out, you know, it didn't, you be like me. I can start a Nollywood movie. I will tell you the end, right? So, but then I was still trying to predict what's going on here. So you really did a good job, guys. That's a good movie that you really need to watch. Revenge at the Junction, right?
Junction of Revenge.
Oh, Junction
At this
of
point, I'm taking my revenge. It's
Oh.
gonna come out on YouTube pretty soon. Yoruba Premium Plus to be precise.
Yeah, the,
On
the
YouTube.
link the link
Will be
would be on the
the
screen.
video.
Yeah. Kudos to you. You did
And to
a
all my cast.
you
too.
did a good. Who is the producer? Who is the director of that?
My director is a Nigerian based person.
Okay.
Shewolaya.
What about the director?
The one that
here in the
directed
US?
here is Ima Cinema 24.
Mm. They did a good job. A good job.
It took us a whole lot of time to put this together. The movie was not shot this year. It was not shot last year, late 2024. Because
Are you serious?
Nigeria, no, the Nigerian one, but the US based scenes was September last year.
Wow.
In fact, my director and the crew members in Nigeria was like, they were on my neck that I don't shoot movies like this since last year. You shoot what you want to shoot. But we're trying to make sure that things were in place.
Yeah.
And everything
Whatever
was
is
done.
worth doing is worth doing
Exactly.
well. Why?
Eventually, we shot the movie sometime September, and look at when it's coming out again. The editing. Now it's my own turn to now be on my director and editor's neck. I started calling. I want my show. I want my clips. I want everything. I said no. This one I want to be there when director when the editor is doing the editing. That's what my director said. You could just have given director, I mean editor, and said, just go ahead. You have the storyline, and at least when we're shooting, you hear cuts, we're taking it again. You know what to do. But my director was like, no, I want to be there because he wants to protect his own name too.
Yeah.
Because you don't just do anyhow thing and you expect people to applaud you. Anything you do in life, your integrity, your work must stand out. So he said no, that I'm not ready yet. I'm not available to monitor. So I want to sit right beside the editor and we do the editing together. So, and it was done. There was ups and downs, I must tell you. There was things happen, especially here in America. And there was not much cast.
Those are the challenges we just talked about.
Those are it.
In fact, that's one of the biggest challenges.
Talking about Airbnb, you want to get Airbnb for your movie shoot, you're going to be looking for like $2,000, more than that, especially for my kind of storyline. Even with that, somebody even criticized that day and said the house is not.
People will always criticize.
And the house is not big enough.
Even if you use big as they will say the house is too big.
It's too big again. So I was like, well, the person is not into acting and I like it that way. So tell me my fault, tell me where the shoe pinch is and we'll deal with it. It's just for a betterment, right? So I was like, well, you don't even know what is going on in the industry. I say your own, but noted. We'll work towards it. So we had that location problem. When you get to location also, you begin to tighten some things in the house. Okay, this one, let's take this away from here. Let's put it here. We said no helping. In Nigeria, you have your makeup artist.
In Nigeria, you have the full crew member, the prompt guy, the coordinator, the line production.
I was the props. I was the line reader. I was the go and change. I change. No, this is nice. Go and clean the makeup. I clean it. Okay, now this is the one you went to the office. I will start doing makeup again. Nobody be sweating. I was like, oh my God.
It is well.
We thank God.
Well, to God be the glory. It was a success.
Yes.
Kudos to that.
Thank you.
Boost. It's been a great time having a conversation with you. So finally, what do you have to tell your fan out there? Like maybe some upcoming actors that look up to you. Just like motivation or just to keep them going.
There's no how you tend to. I wouldn't use belittle yourself or feel inferior. There will be somebody out there somehow that still look up to you. In life you tend to look down on yourself or feel you are not up there or you've not gotten what others have. But some people are actually hoping and praying to God that little you are thinking is little. If God can even give
that's their prayer point. Yeah, that's why we need to be grateful.
I would accept that question because there could be somebody somewhere. Because I feel like Who am I? Who knows me?
Mm-hmm.
But to those that have seen me before, and to those that will still see me later, maybe in the course of this video running, and you have passion for this, or you look within yourself and you think, okay, this is something I can also dabble into, I can act, I can do content, I can do this. One, I said it before, be determined, be prayerful. Because if you are determined, you have passion for it, consistency, because this industry, acting, entertainment industry is not for the weak.
Yes,
you have to be
I
strong.
totally agree with you.
You just have to be strong, especially if you are in this part of the country that we are, and North America. You just have to be strong. So please do what makes you happy. Do not copy. Just be yourself. Do it natural as you can, with prayer, consistency, and determination, with the backing of your passion attached to it.
Yeah. Thank you very
My
much,
pleasure.
Omobuz. You know, I enjoyed the conversation with you. And for guys out there, Omobuz is very active on social media. Can you please give out your social media handle?
Omo Books or Gems on all social media. When you type Omo Books on TikTok,
you have to spell your
Snapchat.
Omobuz.
Okay.
Well, it will be on it will be on the
O
screen.
as in orange, M as in monkey, O as in orange again, B as in book, U as in umbrella, K as in kettle, then the S as in sun. So Omo Books, then the Ojems, Ojems, just the short of my
Instagram
last
at Omobuz.
Yes, just at Omo Books.
Facebook.
Omo Books.
Okay.
Fan page Omo Books Media on both Facebook and Instagram. But everything starts with Omo Books. TikTok, Omo Books, Twitter, or everywhere is Omo Books. I can't run away.
Oh, okay.
So if I ask you to lend me money, now don't worry, you can get me. You know, some people who have different names.
If I just type
Omo
Books, I'll just
you just catch me.
Okay, that's good to know. I want to say thank you, viewers, for watching. And again, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, now beg I beg.
Help us grow.
Help us grow. Just subscribe and share the video. And also, don't forget to click the notification button. So anytime I post video like this, you'll be the first to know. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media. On Instagram is at Staton Abu. On Facebook is Staton Abu. Thank you very much and thanks for watching. Peace out.